that? Which one won? Helicopter. Right. I couldn't tell which was which. Yeah. Oh, no, I need to give them 11 points then. That would have been... So, yes, next up, it is Spatch versus Grievous 2. And then followed by Bad Monday versus Grey Fox 2. And then... the sun is shining on my monitor. It's very annoying. Non-compliant versus Huntsman after that, please. So this is Spatch versus Grievous 2. Do you want to, are we doing this? I think we're going to go this one first, yeah. Okay, so it looks like Vanquish is back ready to go against Mace Windu, so we'll have that one next, but this is Spatch versus Grievous 2 at the moment. Roboteers, are you both ready? Right, let's go.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2.
There, well. Grievous 2 slightly unbalanced there, it would seem. Although there's a hanging battery out of Spatch by what I've just been informed. So next up we're going to go back to Mace Windu versus Vanquish. Can we have Mace Windu and Vanquish? Failsafe's on. Failsafe is on. There we go. We'll have a good job you didn't switch it on until you were actually ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a big hole in the floor where I thought.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to get the old file out in a little bit. The floor is getting a bit holy. I mean, we are in a church, so that's very fitting. Righto. So, Mace Windu versus Vanquish. Roboteers, are you both ready? Yep, the 2 thumbs up, let's go.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
There we go. Mace Windu spinning. Oh, there's a big hit off of the floor from Vanquish. Vanquish trying to get them around the outside of Mace Windu. Someone just said, I thought Mace Windu was better. Would be better. I'm like, he thought he would do better. But apparently not. Hey, it's putting up a good fight, though. It's putting up a good fight. Vanquish has apparently lost his spinner. He's cut his own phase wire. So now this is turning back into a push match. Mace Windu is not spinning anymore. Oh, they are still spinning. Go on, Mace. Have him. This is turning into a war of attrition, this one. Mace Windu, neither one can really push the other one. So this is going to be interesting. This might go to a judge's decision. We've only got 50 seconds left. Oh yes, so just to mention that everyone in the audience is the judges. So we'll go to the clapometer if this goes to the judges. Yes. No, so far no. Yeah, there's 2 holes in the floor. Come on, Mace Windu. You can do it. You can do it. Be the hero that Gotham deserves, but not what it needs right now. Oh my God, you're just tantalizing. We're down to the last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Easy.
So, that one's going for the judges. So, we're going to go to the clapometer. So if anyone who thought Vanquish, the black one, won, give us a cheer. And then who thought that Mace Swindoo won, give us a cheer. Unfortunately, I think that is a definitive win for Mace Swindoo. So, next up, once I've filled the score in, we have Bad Monday versus Grey Fox 2, followed by Non-Compliant versus Huntsman, and then the Cheddinator versus Falcon. That's a very cheesy name, that. Right then, so this is Bad Monday versus Grey Fox 2. So we're just getting them loaded into the arena now. Yeah, we normally have a QR code set up, but unfortunately we don't have the extra monitor this time. Right then, so this is Bad Monday versus Grey Fox 2. Roboteers, are you both ready? There we go, 2 thumbs up, let's go!
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Right then, there we are. Ooh! There we are. Bad Monday straight out of the gate, getting a few good hits on Grey Fox 2. Grey Fox 2 still moving though. There's a few chunks around the arena, so something flew off. Grey Fox 2. Oh, Grey Fox 2. Oh, I think that's a tap out. So that's a win. Oh, it's a lipo, sorry. There's a lipo out. So we'll pause that for a moment.
Fight pause.
I think that's, we're probably going to go to a judge's decision on that, if I am not mistaken. Eh? Yeah, it sounds like it. So, while they're loading and unloading, if anybody who thought Grey Fox 2 won, give us a cheer. I think that's telling. If anyone who thought Bad Monday won, give us a cheer. Yeah, that's a win for Bad Monday.
Oh my god, that is the top plate's coming off. Oof. Yeah, it's like
No
Christ. Yeah, so the first
It was
knocked,
pretty
cracked that
much,
bit there. Yeah. So
pretty
that's
much
like
for,
that can let the battery out, and I snapped the back and I must have clipped both the tires. Yeah, it's like
Cease. Fight resuming. In 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Didn't mean to
Robot
do that, don't mind me.
ears, stand by.
Doing, hang on 1 minute.
3,
Let's the stream
2,
up.
1. Activate. Cease.
Right, I've sorted it. So next up we've got Non-Compliant versus Huntsman. And then we've got the Cheddinator versus Falcon. And then Cyclone versus Game Over. Let's hope their game is not over. So this is Non-Compliant versus Huntsman. Can we have Non-Compliant and Huntsman to the arena, please? Oh, yeah. We got Ben's taking a selfie over here. Oh, Huntsman needs a minute. Okay, so I think we're going to be moving on to the Cheddinator versus Falcon, because Huntsman isn't quite ready just yet. So is the Cheddinator and Falcon ready? I'm assuming the Cheddinator is the yellow one. Unfortunately. Yeah, the Huntsman wasn't quite ready, so I'll call him up in a bit and you'll be back. Oh, definitely. Right then, so, Roboteer, oh, well, we gotta wait for the door to be shut, that would help. There we go. Roboteers, are you both ready? Yep, that looks like we got a thumbs up from both, let's go.
Robot ears, stand by.
This is going to be a very cheesy
3,
fight, this one.
2, 1.
Somebody's
Activate.
booed me already. I've only been here 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, that was go, by the way. Is it not very loud? Is it? I'll try and turn it up a bit. Hang on. Uno momento. Oh, dear. I'll commentate this fight first. Oh, goodness. Falcon nearly out of the arena there. Oh, the big chunk off of the Cheddinator. Been turning him into Swiss cheese at the moment. Sorry, there's loads of puns here. There's loads of cheesy puns I can add in here. Oh, that was unfortunately drives out of the arena. That's a win for Falcon.
Cease.
So can we have non-compliant and Huntsman?
So
and
non-compliant versus
Cyclone
Huntsman.
and Game Over. Collision Course and Ultimate Ninja. Who's ready to go in?
So non-compliant versus Huntsman. Is Huntsman ready? Is Cyclone and Game Over ready by any chance? Yeah, that's a thumbs up. We'll go with that then. So we're going to go to Cyclone versus Game Over. If you're both ready. I think Huntsman needs a few more minutes. So we're going to have Cyclone versus Game Over now, and then it looks like Huntsman is ready. So we'll have that afterwards. So which one is non-compliant and which one is Huntsman? Which one's yours?
So we get Collision Course and Ultimate Ninja ready.
Games right, thank you. Right, so Roboteers, are you both ready? Yeah. Thank you. Let's get going.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Right, so Huntsman out of the gate very quickly there. Trying to get the jump on Game Over. Game Over trying to get a good hit in. Huntsman doing a very good job of keeping him at bay. There's no been big hits just yet. That's only a matter of time. Looks like Game Over's on his back. Trying to get back over and he manages it. Game Over trying to get round the outside of Huntsman. Round the outside. Huntsman doing a very good job of trying to keep that spinner at bay. A good slam into the wall. Getting very close to the edge. Huntsman doing a good job. Cyclone. Game Over. I'm saying Huntsman. I'm getting confused. Who's who? I think I'm supposed to be Cyclone. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Game Over still trying to get back round and get round, outwit Cyclone. Doing a very good job. I think Game Over is doing his very best to get a hit in and just can't quite get in there. Those forks are doing their job. Cyclone pushed them into the wall. I think Cyclone is on their back. They managed to get back over. Cyclone getting another flip in, doing their best, going for a push out on Game Over, nearly getting them out, but not quite. Somehow they managed to dodge the getting that pushed out the arena there. Cyclone just still getting the getting the best of the ground game. Game Over back on the back. Game Over getting back on there, just trying to get that big hit. We're down to the last 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cease.
Well, that was a very, very good battle. So then we're going to go to the clapometer again. So whoever thought Cyclone won, give us a cheer. Who thought Game Over won, give us a cheer. I think that's a win for Cyclone.
So we have non-compliant and Huntsman next.
Yes, so non-compliant and Huntsman, followed by Collision Course and Ultimate Ninja. And then Flippin' Neck versus Wedge and what? Wedge Antilles? I don't know how you say that. Wedge Antilles? Somebody will correct me later on that one. Wedge what? It's like Antilles. I have no idea. Right then, so we're back with non-compliant and huntsman. I'm guessing non-compliant's the very long one.
Yeah, it's not compliant. It has to
So, Robert is just getting the door shut. So, Roboteers, are you both ready? Yeah. Let's go!
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2,
In your box.
1. Activate.
I think that was activate. I think the bit of confusion at the start there. Do you want to start that one again? Are you still going? I think they're carrying on. So non-compliant doing their very best. They're spinning up. Huntsman trying to get around the outside. Huntsman seems to be having a few drive issues, but non-compliant getting very near the edge there. So non-compliant trying to get around the outside of Huntsman. Huntsman! No! And then Huntsman might drive themselves out the arena. That's a win for non-compliant.
Seize.
So, next up, can we have Collision Course versus Ultimate Ninja, followed by Flippin' Neck versus Wedge Antilles, I don't know, and then followed by Ooh-Hoo-Ah versus Rotato. I should have brought a drink. My throat. Yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Thanks. So this is Collision Course versus Ultimate Ninja, followed by Flippin' Neck versus Wedge Antilles, I think. Is it meant to be Antilles? Have I worked it out finally? He's not telling me. He's being very mean to me. He's looking at me and just laughing and saying, no, I'm not telling you. Thanks for that. Followed by Ooh-Ah versus Rotato. Righto. Roboteers, are you both ready? There we go. So let's get going.
Robot ears, stand by.
I realise I don't actually know which is which.
3,
but
2, 1. Activate.
Both spinning up a very tentative start. I'm not sure which is which. I'm just going to call them the black one and the yellow one at this point because I don't know which is which. So getting a good hit in the back. Oh, that's another big hit on the yellow one there. I think Ultimate Ninja is probably the black one. I'm going to guess that. Oh, that's one hit and they're out of the arena. I think that's a win for Ultimate Ninja. Which one was that? That was Ultimate Ninja, was it? Was that Ultimate Ninja one? I don't know which is which. Oh yeah. I thought that was the case. I was just double checking. Right, next up we've got Flippin' Neck versus Wedge Antilles. Okay. I'll keep trying. Oh, now he's hitting my microphone. Goodness me. You're taking the mic and now you're punching my mic. Right, so Flippin' Neck versus Wedge Antilles. Is this a Wedge Antilles by any chance? I finally got it, Wedge Antilles. There we go. He did that on purpose just to annoy me specifically. That's what it was. Right then, Roboteers, are you both ready? There we go. Let's go.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Oh, flipping. Oh, goodness me. Wedge Anthony getting a good flip in there. Wedge Anthony trying to get underneath Flipping Eck. Flipping Eck is spun down for a second, but they managed to get it back up again. They're very close to the edge. Can they get it going again? I think. Oh, it's so close to the edge. They're doing the best. There we go. That's a win, I think, for Wedge Antilles.
Cease.
I assume that yours is Wedge Antilles, isn't it? Yes, I thought that was.
I'm so glad that's ablative. I've never driven on metal. She's sliding. Oh my god, we need some grip.
So that was a win for Wedge Antilles. Can we have a hoo-ah versus Rotato, please? That's a hoo-ah versus Rotato. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Right, so we'll get this one over and done, and then we'll go on to our first round of plants. Right. Oh, yeah, look. Harry, your name is so long it's messed up on my stream. It's like tiny. Stop making such long names. Oh no! Oh goodness me! We need to put we need to have a weight limit and a name limit, a character limit. That's what we need. So we're just giving the arena a bit of a brush up.
So after this, we're going to be going back to plants, and we'll be looking at Kazam versus Hercules 3, followed by Meow against No Big Deal, and for fork's sake against Aussie.
Oh, that Aussie. Who's Aussie? Is it me and you again? I'm going to beat you this time. Anyway, sorry. This microphone keeps getting lower and lower, so I'm ducking. Right, Roboteers, are you both ready? There we go. Let's get going.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Hoo-ah was out of the gate first there. Rotato on the back managed to get self-righted. Hoo-ah, getting close to the... Oh, goodness, they're both getting very near the edge of the arena there. Hoo-ah is doing his best to get underneath and... Oh, look, are they stuck in the wall? I think Rotato might be stuck in the wall, but they managed to free themselves. That's dodgy craftsmanship from the organizer, that. Oh, that's a great flip from a hoo-ah. And that is a win for hoo-ah. Right, so we're going to be switching over to plants now. So I'm going to switch the... So we're over to plants. So first up we've got Kazam versus Hercules 3, followed by Meow versus No Big Deal. Then For Fork's Sake versus Aussie, the Prince of Darkness. And then Blocky's Revenge versus Deja Vu. Can we have Kazam to the arena, please? Kazam is on the arena. Kazam, and he's there. Hello, Kazam. If you get that reference, you're a Pokemon nerd. Right. So, Hercules 3 and Kazam. Oh, there's a cluster bot. I did not realise it was a cluster bot. Oh, this should be interesting. You can dunk 2 people at a time now. Right. Roboteers, are you both ready? Ready.
Robot
I'm rooting
ears,
for Kazam
stand
just because
by.
Ben's driving.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Activate.
Right then. Oh, they've got him in a pincer movement immediately. Hercules 3 managed to get in out of danger, getting very close to the edge of the arena. Kazam doing a very good job of keeping out of the way of them jaws. Doing a great way of keeping, like... one half of Kazam's driven out the arena. So this is down to one half of Kazam and Hercules. So this should make it a bit easier for Hercules, although he's struggling to get off on those forks. Oh, that's another slight mistake, and Hercules capitalizes the win for Hercules 3.
Cease.
So next up, can we have Meow versus No Big... Why am I saying that? I don't know. No Big Deal versus Meow, please.
That thing's really good. Is there a bearing anywhere?
So this is Meow versus No Big Deal, followed by For Fork's Sake versus Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, and then Blocky's Revenge versus Deja Vu.
There's a small little blue bearing.
Right then. So we're just getting the next robots loaded up.
Little blue circle. Yeah, that'll be it. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. That's why I lost this.
Meow. Meow. So Meow is the pink one. No Big Deal is the green one. So they're just arming up and make sure they're all good. Right then, Roboteers, are you both ready? I shall take that as a yes. Let's go.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Right, it's a bit of a tentative start. Something is beeping. I think someone's battery is charged. There's a bit of a tentative start from both teams, both trying to get a good position to get round the outside of the other. There's a good flip from No Big Deal, but Meow's trying to self-right and manages to self-right. Oh, and gets flipped out by No Big Deal. So win for No Big Deal.
Cease.
Right, so next up it is me. So I shall go and do that, but I shall hand you over to Ben for the time being, and I'll be back. Oh yeah, and by the way, coming up, Blocky's Revenge versus Deja Vu, Bruise Brothers versus Dentures, and then Meowbot versus Winter Vixen. And then I'm going to go.
So next up, we're going to have Bruise Brothers versus Dentures.
Oh no, you're not going to hurt
Then Meowbot and Winter Vixen. What? Oh no. Sorry. It's nice to have Hercules bots. We like them. You don't. But I do. But get close to the mic. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure I want to be eating the microphone. So both contestants ready?
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
This is the grabber. Oh, it's a very good start. Oh, not so much. Not Mr. Porky there. A lot of back and forth, very close. Oh, nearly in the pit. Oh, it's a good throw. Oh, right on the edge. Oh, good save. Oh, it's nearly out, nearly out. Right on the edge.
Cease.
And that's a win for Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness. Next is Blocky's Revenge versus Deja Vu. Can you come to the arena, please? Followed by Bruise Brothers and Dentures, if you can also come to the arena. Followed by Meowbot versus Winter Vixen. I think Blues Brothers versus Dentures first. We've got Bruise Brothers and Dentures. So yeah, Bruise Brothers versus Dentures. Is that Bruise Brothers? It's Bruise Brothers versus Dentures. Now, yeah. That's Dentures. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're in. Well, it's the cluster that needs to go in. Sorry. A little bit of confusion there because Blocky's Revenge isn't quite ready yet. But when he is, then it's Deja Vu versus Blocky Revenge next. If I get a thumbs up from Blocky's Revenge. Followed by Meowbot versus Winter Vixen. Then Fang versus Jokerles. Are we ready? Are we ready? Bruise Brothers starting in the square in an interesting fashion. Don't worry about it. I think we'll not worry about that. Yeah. You want to take over?
So Ben can't wait to get out of the seat. Right, so I'm not bitter at all on that one. So I'm just gonna mark a win for Aussie. Annoying. So fish scales, thank you. I've got fish scales tape for my bark because I'm gonna need it, I think. Hooray for fishnet scales? Oh goodness me! Right, so Blocky's Revenge. Is this Blocky's Revenge versus? Oh no, hang on. This is Dentures versus Blues Brothers, isn't it? I'll get it right in a minute. My apologies. Right, Roboteers, are you both ready? You've probably been ready for ages, haven't you? Let's go.
Robot ears, stand by.
Stand by.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Oh yeah. Oh, Dentures straight out of the gate there, very quick. Trying to get around the outside of one of the Bruise teeth. One of the Bruise Brothers. Why can I not talk today? You've really picked the best guy to do commentating, I must admit. Dentures doing a very good job. Oh, that's one half of Bruise Brothers is gone. So Dentures has just got to sort out his teething troubles, and then and then he can hopefully get round the outside of one half of the Bruise Brothers. Oh, that's a good grab. I think this is. They think it's all over. It is now. That's a win for Dentures.
Cease.
That is a metaphor for life, that isn't it? That's a win for Dentures. I hope my dad isn't watching. Right, so are we... Is this Blocky's Revenge versus Deja Vu? Yep. So we're back to Blocky's Revenge versus Deja... Which was yours? Blocky's Revenge, rather, saying, yep.
So can we get Meowbot and Winter Vixen ready for the next fight? And then Fang and Jokerles.
Ready?
And then
You
Fatal
can load
Deviant
if you want.
versus Phoenix.
So this is Blocky's Revenge versus Deja Vu. Deja Vu. We think we've seen him before. Deja Vu, but I think we've got some technical difficulties with Blocky's Revenge. Right, Roboteers, are you both ready? It looks like, yep, that looks like both are very ready now, so let's go.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Blocky's Revenge very quickly out of the gate then, trying to get on the outside. Oh, and they drive themselves out. That's a win for Deja Vu.
Cease.
Right then, so next up can we have Meowbot versus Winter Vixen. Oh, you're already here. Oh, we're already there. He's here. He's way ahead of me, this lad. And then can we have Fang versus Jokerles? And then Fatal... Ah! Somebody just tipped the microphone again. You didn't mean the gobble. Everyone keeps hitting the mic today. I think should probably put that in a different place, really, shouldn't I? What did I just say? Fang versus Jokerles, and then Fatal Deviant versus Phoenix. So this is Meowbot versus Winter Vixen. Right then. Roboteers, are you both ready? Yep, sort of. But that's good enough. It's your first robot. You'll be fine. You'll do really well. Right, let's count them down.
Robot ears, stand by.
We're rooting for the new bot.
3, 2, 1.
Meowbot is a brand new robot.
Activate.
Straight out of the gate. Great box rush there. Winter Vixen is doing his best to get around the outside of Meowbot. Trying to flip Meowbot. Oh, trying to... Oh, look how he's just stuck on right at the edge. Is he going to try and finish them off? Is it managed to... Ooh! Teetering on the edge. Oh! And that's a win for Winter Vixen. Everyone boo Winter Vixen, boo.
Cease.
I think Meowbot might have stopped working on that one and might have got switched off part way, sadly. But they were doing well. They were doing well to begin with. Right, next up we have Fang versus GRoCS, followed by Fatal Deviant versus Phoenix, followed by Rodney versus Queen Bee. So this is Fang versus GRoCS. Excuse me, I had some wind. Right, Roboteers, are you both ready? Yep, that's a thumbs up. Let's go.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
GRoCS, oh, straight out of the gate there. Tries for the box rush and just misses. Fang doing their best to get around the outside of GRoCS. GRoCS trying to get underneath and get that grab. They managed to get a grab, not quite. Fang just managed to keep him at bay with those long forks at the front. Fang, oh, good dodge by Fang there. Oh, and that was a very good dodge again. That was a great push, and that's a win for Fang.
Cease.
Well done, Fang.
So Fatal Deviant versus Phoenix, followed by...
Oh, sorry.
Followed by Rodney versus Queen Bee, which is you, William.
I got confused.
Then come back and fight like a man. Is that right? Or fight like something else? Fight like a vegetable, sorry. Oh, come and fight like a man, you vegetable. I'm going to have to put a character limit on this, just because of you. Versus High Five. It goes off the end of the box. I can't read the whole name. So we've got Fatal Deviant versus Phoenix.
Right, so I'm just having a bit of dodge. 1 second. I'm going to fix this mic because everyone keeps kicking it.
Then, yeah, Rodney versus Queen Bee. William, do you want to get ready so you're up there? That's cool. Do you want to pause that? And then you can go up. That's awesome, William. It's Fatal Deviant versus Phoenix.
Right, this is Fatal Deviant versus Phoenix. Sorry, I was fixing the microphone.
There you go, take that. And
Right then, so we got Fatal Deviant versus Phoenix. Roboteers, are you both ready? Have they got acetate? Has somebody got acetate? Ben, we need a judge.
what's that?
One of them's got acetate, apparently.
Oh, it's in plastic ants.
Yes.
You shouldn't have acetate in plastic ants.
Yes. Unfortunately, you shouldn't have acetate in plastic ants.
Who's running plastic? Who's running acetate? You got acetate. Can you just take it off for this? Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, good spot there. Good spot. Yeah, that's one rule if
don't
you're
want any unfair
think about doing this at
advantages.
home. For plastic ants, because it's a sportsman class, acetate is banned. You can use acetate in full combat, because anything goes in that pretty much. Well, within the rules, of course. But in plastic ants, it's more sportsman-y. So, no harm done. No harm done. Right. So, which one's which? Sorry. I have no idea. Right, Roboteers, are you both ready? Yeah. Let's go.
Robot ears, stand
Kate
by.
Higgins, the black one, if I remember.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
There we go. They're both tentative start out of the gate. Oh, it's a great flip, and I think that's a win for Phoenix.
Seize.
That was Phoenix.
Rodney versus Queen Bee. Followed by Come Back and Fight Like a Man, You Vegetable. Is that right? I don't know anymore. Versus 5-5. Followed by Warlord versus Sir Googly 2 Electric Boogaloo. Followed by Combustible Lemon versus Gecko. And then finally, in the last fight in the plants, we have The Thing versus Firefox.
Right then. So, Roboteers, are you both ready? Yeah, let's go.
Robot ears, stand by.
Rodney.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Activate. I'm gonna start calling that out because that is a bit quiet when it gets when everyone's talking. Right, so Queen Bee is getting around the outside. It's actually a 6-wheel drive bot, which is got plenty of grip and power. But that's a great flip from Rodney. Another great flip from Rodney. Rodney trying to get around the outside of Queen Bee. Queen Bee managed to dodge away. I think Rodney, has the ground game here. Oh, wait, get a good grab under Queen Bee. Queen Bee seem to be having a few drive issues, perhaps. Oh, it's a great grab from Rodney again. Just trying his best to grab him and chuck him out the arena, but not quite. Didn't manage to hold on to him. Queen Bee getting around the outside of Rodney. Is still struggling. I think Rodney definitely has the ground game here. Rodney is definitely not a plonker. If you're old enough to know that, then congratulations, you're old. And that's a win for Rodney.
Seize.
So next up, can we have Come Back and Fight Like a Man, You Vegetable? And I only know that because I just heard Bed say it. Versus High Five. Followed by... I've just clicked
It's
the
Warlord versus Sir Googly 2 Electric Boogaloo. Then Combustible Lemon versus Gecko. And then The Thing versus Firefox.
So, Come Back and Fight Like a Man, You Vegetable. Versus High Five. Get the old 3D printing nerd on the go. If you get that reference, you win a sweetie.
What do you think of that? That's pretty good. And you won, and you got an applause, because to be honest,
Right then, Roboteers are both ready. Let's go.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Oh, Vegetable is is straight out of the gate there. I'm just going to call him Vegetable because it's a long name. High Five doing the best to get around the outside. Gets flipped by Vegetable. Vegetable trying to get round the outside of High Five. High Five getting flipped again. Still going though, still managing to stay out of trouble. Vegetable getting very close to the outside of the arena and then gets a good flip. And another good flip from, again very close to the edge, High Five, but manages to stay out of trouble. High Five trying their best to get around the outside. I think when it gets flips up and down, the controls get inverted, so it gets very difficult to drive. So they're doing a very good job. Vegetable doing their best. Can't quite get in there. Oh, there's another great flip, but hasn't quite managed to get the killing blow just yet. Are you allowed to say that on YouTube? Oh, are they stuck? No, not quite. Turning around, trying to get High Five, desperately doing their best to try and get around the outside of Vegetable. The old. Oh no! Oh no! Knock him over. Go on! Don't be mean. Oh, he's a good. He's a good sportsman. Oh no! Hey. And there's only 20 seconds left of this fight. Oh! And it's not needed. That's a win for come back and fight like a man, you vegetable, I think. He said come back and fight like a vegetable, you man, then. That's not right. That's the other way around. So next up, can we have, once the page loads, Warlord versus Sir Googly 2 Electric Boogaloo, followed by Combustible Lemon versus Gecko, and then The Thing versus Firefox. We need a robot called Chrome, so we can have Firefox versus Chrome at some point. That needs to happen. Yes, we need a Linux versus Windows as well. I'm firmly on the Windows side after this GRoCS deck has been messing me about this weekend. Anyway, I'm gonna anger some people in the comments probably there. Anyway, right, who's who? Which one? I'm getting confused. Which one are you? Warlord. Oh, no, yeah, I can see that now. No, this is this is the last of the plants. This is so. Roboteers, are you ready? Yep, they're both a big thumbs up.
Yeah, just a reminder, in plants we have no acetate as a rule, just to make it even for everyone who hasn't got acetate. But full combat, it's fine.
Oh, I understand what you mean now. I thought there's a girl in the pink shirt over there dancing to the music. I saw you. Right, Roboteers, are you both ready? Right, let's go.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
The Warlord out of the gate first. Sir Googly 2 getting around the outside, trying to get around the outside of Warlord. I think Sir Googly 2 has got a drive issue. We're driving very well on one side. Warlord going to capitalise. Nearly getting him out, but not quite. Somehow they managed to stay out of trouble there, Sir Googly 2. Oh, they seem to have partially sorted their drive issues now. I'm not sure. No, it's still not. It's still. It's not turning in one direction, so he's constantly fighting it by the sound of it. Warlord is doing his best to capitalise. I can hear something rattling really bad on that thing as well. So it doesn't. Something sounds not happy in that robot, unfortunately. But Warlord is doing his best to get him out the arena. So Googly 2 doing a very good job considering he's a wheel down. He's doing a really good job. What? Sorry, I'm here all week. Warlord trying to get a flip off, just missed it. Oh, then gets a flip there. Oh, so Googly 2 getting very near the edge. Oh, it's a great push from Sir Googly 2. What an upset. That's a win for Sir Googly 2.
Cease.
Right, next up can we have Combustible Lemon versus Gecko, and then The Thing versus Firefox. Oh, it banged my hand. Right, so after this this last round here, we're going to break for lunch. So people watching at home, there'll be a second stream, and we'll post that on the GRoCS group so you can see that. YouTube is annoying, so we had to split it up, unfortunately, but we got around it. So this is Combustible Lemon versus Gecko, followed by The Thing versus Firefox. Roboteers, are you ready? Right, let's go.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Oh, it didn't. It doesn't seem like they were. Gecko wasn't moving there, but Combustible Lemon is trying to get around the outside of Gecko. Gecko, I think, struggling to get a bit of drive then. Oh, Combustible Lemon doing their very best, nearly getting them out of the arena, nearly driving out themselves. Combustible Lemon doing their very best to get around the outside, but Gecko doing a great job to keep them firmly facing forward so they can't get underneath them. I think that's almost a bit, almost out the arena, Gecko, and that's a win for Combustible Lemon.
Cease.
Righto, next can we have The Thing versus Firefox. The Thing versus Firefox. So, righto, The Thing versus Firefox. I'm assuming you're Firefox, but with colour like that. Right then, Roboteers, are you both ready? He doesn't look ready, I must admit. He might cry, he said. Right, let's go.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
That's the Thing out of the gate first. Trying his best to get around there. Ooh, is the Thing stuck in the wall? Oh, he manages to get away. The Thing doing the best to... Are they stopped moving? Oh, they're still going. Firefox is trying his best. Oh, it's a good... teeth. Good grab from Firefox there. I think... Is the Thing gonna drive a shoot? I'm not sure. So close to the edge. So tantalisingly close to the edge, but manages to get out of trouble. Firefox didn't quite manage to capitalise there. The Thing seems to be keeping that jaw wide open. They managed to close it now. Firefox, the pushing power. Firefox is no match for the Thing's power. Well, and that's its situation anyway. Oh, there's a great push from Firefox. Oh, nearly gets him out and not quite again. I think the Thing must have 9 lives at this point. Oh, the Thing nearly drives himself out but manages to get out of trouble. Oh, the Thing nearly drives out again. Firefox doing a great job to keep the pressure up. Firefox trying to get around and getting another push on the Thing. Getting it near the other edge. Not quite again. There's only 30 seconds left of this battle. I hear an oh dear from my competitor over here. Oh, this has been a wonderful battle of almost getting knocked out and then manages to get out of trouble. Firefox getting underneath the side of the Thing. The Thing managing to get out of trouble there. We're down to the last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease. Oh! That was a very good fight. Very good indeed. Right then. So, whoever thought the Thing won, give us a cheer. And then, whoever thought Firefox won, give us a cheer. That is close. That is close. Shall we? We'll have one more round of that. Okay. Whoever thought the Thing won, give us a cheer. And whoever thought Firefox won, give us a cheer. I think the Thing only just, but I think the Thing has just managed that. So that's a win for the Thing.
So we'll take a break for 30 minutes. If you want to go out and get food, you're welcome to do so. But try to be back here fairly sharpish at about 10 to 1, and we'll start kicking off the next round. We'll be going back into full combat.
Right, and anybody watching at home, let's switch to my face, why not? Anybody watching at home, wave Ethan, hello. Anybody watching at home, we're going to break for probably, that is really zoomed in my head, it's this mic, isn't it? We're going to break for about 25-30 minutes, come back about 10 past 1, and there'll be a second stream, so we'll post that in the GRoCS group, and it's also in the link to this stream in the description, so if you want to click that one and join that, we'll be back in a bit. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. I should do my own outro, shouldn't I? Ta-da. I can't find the button. 1 second.
Very delayed, folks. Very delayed.
just in.